Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of On the Ground Germany. Today we'll be painting our top TV camera, our driver's hands, our headrest, and our aerials for the front nose. Okay, so we'll be doing the TV cam, the hands, and the headrest in black, but I'll be doing the aerials in the same color blue as the display body. So let's get stuck into it. Okay, so the tools we're going to need today, we're going to need a knife, we're going to need our blue and our black paint, we're going to need a pair of scissors, and a roll of tape. Okay, so we'll be working with the black components first. Cut off some tape, stick it to the component, and then stick it to the board. Do the same again with the hands. If you've got any excess mold from where it was attached to the mold frame, just grab your knife and shave off that so it's nice and smooth. Okay, so once all the components are taped down to the board, you want to grab your black paint and you want to give it a good shake. Okay guys, so let's just apply some quick light coats of paint across the surfaces. Okay, so you want to let that sit and dry for a little bit before we come back and apply another coat of black. Okay, so I've applied the second coat of the black to the components. I'm going to sit them in the sun to dry for a little bit. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and paint the antennas and the aerials with the TS53 deep metallic blue. Okay, so here we have our molds frame. You can see that we've got the three sort of antennas and aerials and whatnot there that we have to paint. I am going to keep these attached to the mold to make it easier to paint. Alright guys, so let's get stuck into it. Okay, so you're going to sit that aside and let that dry. Okay, so now that I've put the second coat of TS53 paint on there, we're going to set them aside to dry. Okay, so we're back inside now. We have our top TV cams, our hands, our headrests, and our antennas. Also too, we have our nose, our middle body, and our side protector ready for application of our new painted parts, and our Mark Webber yellow top TV cam stickers to go on our TV cam. So first up, we'll be stickering up our TV cam with the yellow Mark Webber stickers. Okay, so the tools we're going to need today, we're going to need a bowl of water, we're going to need a pair of scissors, we're going to need our middle body, we're going to need our side protector, we're going to need our front RB7 nose, we're going to need our Mark Webber helmet, and our Mark Webber stickers. Okay guys, so let's get stuck into it. Okay, so referring to this image, you want to grab the sticker with that little indentation there for the TV camera, place it on, slide it off. Okay, so you want to get it into place like that. And once you're happy, go over it with a cloth. Okay, so next up we're going to do the other side, and you want to sit it there like that. Now you want to grab the middle one, which is just like that, slide it into place. Now finally you want to grab your two sides and put them on the side of the T-cam. And there we have our completed top T-cam. So we're going to set that aside to dry fully, okay, before we attach it to our car later on. Okay, so now we're going to grab our middle body, our steering wheel, and our driver's hands. Okay, so first up we're going to install our Mark Webber helmet, and you want to basically place those two little pins there down into that section there. Okay, so you want to put the screw up underneath, and grab your Phillips head screwdriver and place it in like that. So there we have our Mark Webber fixed into our Red Bull RB7. Okay, so now we have our steering wheel. Okay, so just put a little glue on the ridge and on and around the hole, and then grab your steering wheel and pop it down like so. Now you want to grab your two hands, okay, and then using the remaining two holes there to glue down the driver's hands. Okay, so your driver's hands and steering wheel should sit in there something like that. So you want to set that aside to dry for just a little bit, and in the meantime we'll glue the headrest to our side protector. Okay, so we've got a headrest here. Now one side has a little groove there like that, which sits into the groove on our side protector. So it sits in there like that. So use just a tiny little drop and grab your headrest, and it should sit there something like that. Okay, so sit that aside to dry with the rest of your parts, and now we're going to bring in our front nose. Okay, so first up we'll be doing our side mirror glass. You can see in here a little edge in there that you just want to run the glue around, and then grab your glass and pop it in like that. Do the same again on the other one. Okay, so now we have our two aerials. Okay, now using the hole up just above the Singer sponsor. Okay, so you just want to put a bit of glue on the bottom of the straight aerial and pop it down into place. Okay, so now on this front aerial, I'm going to run a bit of glue on the bottom and on the pin. your front nose should sit and look something like that. So we want to grab our side protector and place it in like that. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and attach our top T-cam to our Rebel RB7. Okay, so to do this, you can see that there's a little hole there, little opening where it clips onto the top of the RB7. So you're just going to put a bit of glue inside there and slide it down on top of the Rebel RB7 like so. Okay, so finally we're going to be installing our Rebel RB7 side mirrors. You see here how there's two holes here on either side for the side mirrors to clip into. So you just want to grab your glue and you just want to put a little bit on the tab that will be going down inside that groove. Okay, now you want to grab your RB7, make sure that the mirrors are facing the right way and slide it down into place. So you want to go ahead and do the same again on the other side and you want to set that aside to dry. So there we have it guys, my completed Rebel RB7 display body. After months and months of painting, gluing and building and stickering our Rebel RB7, it's finally come to an end, which sadly means the end of On the Ground in Germany. Okay, so I'd like to thank Marcus and Mikey for supplying me the parts from Germany, which allowed me to bring these videos to you guys. So a big thanks guys, appreciate the support with this mini-series, and I look forward to building with you guys very soon on Build the Rebel RB7. Thank you, bye bye.